You are now live, ladies.
Good morning, everyone.
The joy of Halloween.
No, you better wear that thing for like the next 3 years. It's cool, don't get me wrong.
But again, at least you only have one.
Thank gosh.
You look like you're having fun.
Come on, Slowpoke.
Mine's up.
It pulled up, but it was spinning. Didn't want to share it right away. Hi, Dad.
Hi, Ace. Hi, Gabby.
I gotta make a one week trip up and back to work.
Yeah, it's a cool costume. Like, once he put it on and stuff.
I don't even know what those characters look like.
Me neither, until I he was willing to be this pink bear with the white, I don't even know what it is, on the thing, video game. I go, that's a pink teddy bear. He goes, yeah, but he didn't care.
Fortnite.
Yeah, he didn't care. They're all the same.
Hi,
price.
Beatrice, Christy. Morning, Janice. I swear I just saw you. Jennifer, Drea.
Shut that door. So I can hear him talking. Alright, you ready?
Yep. Welcome to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer Blackwell.
And I'm Teresa Straub.
Thank you for joining us here on Z93 in Outlaw Country for Today in Yuma. You can also stream us at monstermediayuma.com or follow us on Facebook Live.
That's right. We want to say good morning to all of our Facebook Live viewers so far this morning. We love to see all of your beautiful faces every single morning. If you do not follow us on Facebook Live, we encourage you to do so. It's just a way to get a behind the scenes of what goes on when Z93 Outlaw Country and monstermediayuma.com all go to commercial break. Jennifer and I stay live the whole entire hour.
We do have a contest right off the bat. I actually provided a little teaser for our friends following us on social media this morning.
Yes.
We have a 4-pack of Diamondback tickets. We will make no further mention of last night's D-backs versus Rockies game.
Yeah, let's not do that.
D-backs versus the Rockies. These are 4 tickets for this Saturday's game. Game time is 5:10 p.m. at Chase Field, and the 4-pack is valued at $172
Okay.
for the 4-pack. And the way you enter, we've created a quick little entry form on our website. Just go to monstermediayuma.com, click on the contest tab. It's over on the far right side of the tabs at the top of the page. And it's a very brief form. We pretty much need your email, your name, and your phone number. And click send.
Send. And can they enter as many times as they'd like?
They most certainly can. You have until noon today, and then we will select one winner at random. But as always is the case, because some people may be doing so from their mobile phone, please be responsible. No texting or emailing or Facebooking or Instagramming or Snapchatting or anything else while you're driving.
Just put the device down.
Hands only. Responsible driving. All right, today
You
is
mean hands-free?
Yeah, I mean hands-free. Darn it! I do that all the time.
Hands-free.
Hands-free. Good morning, Anna. Hey, Pat. I see you there, too. All right, coming up on the show today, we have Christine from Arizona Western College. It's Toro Tuesday.
That's right.
She is going to be talking about a domestic violence and breast cancer walk that is coming up here very soon. And then Victor Cerda from Fisher will be here to talk about community partnerships. It's Fisher Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep,
Fiat.
Did I get them all?
I think so.
Okay.
If not, I'm sure he'll correct us when he gets in here.
All right, Victor will be stopping by a little bit later in the show. But again, get those entries in for the Diamondback tickets if you would like to head to this Saturday's game. And stay tuned tomorrow because we will be doing giveaways for Sunday's game.
Sounds good.
All right. Today is the 18th. Like I said, it's the Air Force birthday today. And that's a double shout out from Anita. She is working with 2 of her young adults. They are trying to get situated so they can head on up to MEP. So keep them in your thoughts.
Yes,
We'd like to get them in there representing our country. Almost from the moment the Wright brothers found a way to soar with the birds, aeronautical pursuits were incorporated into the military. And it wasn't until September 18th, 1947, that the U.S. Air Force was a separate branch of the armed forces. The Signal Corps was the earliest established aeronautical force in the military, and the first missions during the Civil War provided visual communications via flags and torchlight from aerial balloons. The Signal Corps didn't become an official branch of the Army until 1863, making way for more aeronautical training and study. And since then, military air service has gone through many names and commands, from the Air Service of the U.S. Army to the Air Corps and Army Air Force. And finally, in 1947, President Truman signed the National Security Act, establishing the United States Air Force as a separate branch of the military.
Awesome.
It's also National Cheeseburger Day.
Yum.
This is a day I think we don't have a problem supporting.
Not at all.
Not at all.
A couple times a month, maybe. And it's also National HIV and AIDS and Aging Awareness Day. And the importance of this is different industry professionals started to see an influx over the last several years of our aging population testing positive. And a lot of times you hear that safe sex isn't necessarily practiced among the older community because they can't get pregnant. And I've heard reports from different people across the country who have experiences working in care homes or facilities, primarily focusing on the elderly community. And they do have a larger number of STDs that are being reported these days. So it's just an opportunity to recognize and possibly educate those. You know, because you're older doesn't mean you're dead.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and we it happens.
And we recognize that, but they still need to take the safe precautions that we all do.
Absolutely.
But I have to.
Let's turn Anita's mic
chime
on,
in.
because I'd love to hear what she has to say about this very
I think,
sensitive
too,
topic.
A lot of, we have grown up in the understanding, being educated about what safe sex is, and the transference of disease.
And they necessarily weren't.
It wasn't really something that was very. They weren't educated the way we are today.
Yeah.
So I think that we're seeing the flip side of that and having to help educate our elderly and keep them safe, because it is only natural.
It is.
Keep everyone safe.
All right. And today is Anita Day.
Anita and Brandon Day.
Yes, it is. It's National IT
Day. We say that because Anita, she can wear many hats. She's well versed in a lot of things, and we tease that she's definitely good at IT because she's got an IT in her name.
That's true.
But yes, she is definitely gets us by when we don't have our IT guy here. But shout out to Anita and shout out to Brandon.
And shout out to Laura, Anita's mom, who just popped on the Facebook Live for helping create one of our future IT individuals.
Yes, that's right.
Now, this is the day we recognize those that keep us connected. Think about it, in this day and age, we don't have a lot of patience for things. And we are experiencing some challenges right now related to our multi-function unit in the front office, which is not providing any function.
I'd like to think we've had lots of patience with that machine in the past, and even in the present time. I think that patience is wearing thin, but it is what it is.
Well, it's a day where we just pay tribute to those individuals who keep us connected. And without them, it'd be really challenging to do what we do.
Yes.
We have to look at the silver lining.
Of course we
Without
do.
those challenges, we wouldn't be able to troubleshoot or think outside of the box to make things happen.
That's right. And I'd like to think that we are resourceful in that
We
respect,
are.
that we've tried to come up with workarounds.
We have, and we have come up with workarounds. So we get very comfortable with our technology, and when it works well, and sometimes we have to remember that it's not. It goes down. We gotta work around it.
Think back to when the internet was in its more infantile stages. Let's go back 20 years, say, and it's been around considerably longer than that, but for mainstream America. And when you had AOL and you'd wait for it to
Dial up.
Bang, bang. And that itself would take a while, and by the time it finally connected, depending how quick your computer was, it would take forever. Now, if we don't have that instantaneous connection in 6 seconds, oh my gosh, what's wrong?
Spoiled. We're definitely spoiled. I remember sitting there waiting to connect to the internet, and then somebody picks up the phone and you're screwed.
Pretty much.
Right?
No! Hey, get back up before you lose a connection. Yeah, I remember those
I'd
days.
still find AOL discs in boxes if I'm moving things around, paperwork, because they were free everywhere. Not that we used them.
I'm sure that we can find a couple around here somewhere.
Probably. All right, Lydia with Funny Faces is reminding us that she will be at Applebee's on 16th Street tonight doing face painting for the kids.
That's right.
All right, if you have a special event coming up, whether it's a birthday or an anniversary, maybe a class reunion or family reunion, we'd still love to share the word.
It's almost reunion season. I'm seeing a lot of things on social media, but you know what? Not everyone has social media. So if you are having a reunion, I know that it's really anything, but I've seen a lot of people planning for the different reunions. Let us know. That way we can get the word out. So like I said, some people don't have social media or may not know to even look for the reunion pages and things. Let us know so that way we can get the word out for you, so that way we can get as many people there as we possibly can.
That's right. And we've mentioned some of the Yuma High reunions.
Yeah.
They have several different things taking place, plus the Hall of Fame ceremonies in October, the first week in October. And I know students from COFA were working on a reunion, but someone informed me that due to lack of response, they're going to go ahead and work towards, I think, a 20th or 25th reunion, maybe some type of cruise. So we'll definitely provide more information as that becomes available.
As Terry's interest.
I know, she's like, wait,
because that would be my reunion, the 20th,
yeah. Wait,
in a couple years.
when did you graduate?
2001.
Okay, I was thinking it was 97. I think that's
No.
my other friend.
No, I have a couple years. We still have a couple years,
I'm like,
but I'm
wait a
like,
minute, we
wait a
missed your
minute,
20th?
cruise on my 20th? Wow, okay.
All right.
I think she can support that.
I think I can too. I've got a couple years to save
We
up
just
for
need
that.
to plan ahead. Well, you need to find those COFA graduation pages.
Oh, I'm all over them, even the ones that are not mine. Because I was friends with everybody.
Right.
I was friends with people that were younger than me. I was my freshman year. All of my friends were seniors, so it was kind of crappy when
they graduated.
Yeah, when they graduated. But I was friends with everybody, so I have quite a few different years that I'm following on Facebook. So.
Well, I ran or walked up to a gentleman at the AWC game on Saturday because he was from Eastern Arizona College. He had the polo on, and he was working with them in the booth. And
you had to go tell him. I'm from there too.
I said, you look so familiar. I don't remember your name, but I think I know you.
Did you know him?
Just an older version of someone I remembered from high school. That's what it came down to. But you have that, wait a minute, I know you, but I'm not exactly sure how. All right. Well, birthdays on this date. We have several on our list today. These are the Firehouse Subs birthday shout-outs, and the Firehouse Public Safety Foundation saves lives through donation grants. And it's really simple. When you buy more subs, you help save more lives.
That's right.
We give away lunch or dinner to one winner each week who has celebrated their birthday. They receive a medium sub, chips, drink, and dessert from Firehouse Subs. And all you need to do to enter is go to our website.
Yes, you can go to our website at monstermediayuma.com, click on the Today in Yuma tab, scroll down just a little bit, you will see the Firehouse Sub logo with the little Celebrate banner. There's a little entry form, fill that out, and it goes straight to my inbox, and as long as you give us 24 hours notice, we will make sure to get that birthday shout out for you.
All right, on today's list, Alicia messaged me and asked if we would wish Negan Ramos a happy first birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
She is precious, and that birthday wish comes from her mom, dad, and her big sisters. We also have Luz Jaime Ortha, longtime family friend, celebrating today with Danny Buchan and Perla Wicks.
And I have a longtime friend, the beautiful Camille Nancy. I want to wish you a very happy birthday.
All right, get those birthday wishes in, even if it's your own. We don't care. We want to help celebrate, and you could win a free meal.
Exactly.
All right, it's Today in Yuma on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com. Let's go ahead and take our first break here on the show. It's brought to you by Classic Accounting. With 30 years of experience and knowledge, you can trust Classic Accounting with your business payroll and monthly bookkeeping needs. And October is the month. If you filed an extension, your taxes are due in October. You can call Dave and his crew today at 343-1040.
And Sprague Sports, check out the Sprague's difference. Buy, sell, trade, or consign firearms with free expert appraisals. Sprague's offers local price matching and a lifetime warranty. You can find them on 32nd Street next to Lowe's.
And quick refrigeration. If your home isn't comfortable, it might be time to call a professional. Call Quick Refrigeration at 782-3691 because they've been heating and cooling the Yuma area since 1955.
and our friends over at Advocate Pest and Wildlife Specialists. They are locally owned and have been providing pest control services in the Yuma area for over 20 years. It is snake season, it is skunk season, and they are licensed with the Arizona Game and Fish Department for safe, humane wildlife relocation. All you need to do is give them a call today at 928-343-9149. Better yet, go like them on all social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat.
It's Today in Yuma. We'll be back after the break on Z93 Outlaw Country. And don't forget, you can always watch us on Facebook Live. Did you see our guest?
I did not.
I did not. Maybe check out the side.
You see one in the courtyard? Nope.
You can, because the leaves are falling, you can usually hear the crunch, crunch, crunch of steps. I don't recall hearing that.
I was thinking about that's our version of fall yesterday when I was walking over here.
But we didn't ask for the increased humidity this morning
Oh,
or
no.
If
yesterday.
it's going to bring in some chance of rain, I'm not going to complain.
Slight chance tomorrow.
Yeah.
Slight chance Thursday.
But it's cooling down tomorrow, right?
No.
Or Thursday.
Thursday and Friday, 99 both days.
Okay.
But this morning,
It felt really warm yesterday.
those overnight lows are not as cool as they had been. It was 80 when I drove in this morning.
Yeah.
And we could go up 69 to 67
Yes.
when I drove past the fields on County 14.
I love when we go hang out at Leah's house like this time of year, because if it's warm up here, as soon as we hit like almost like halfway to Avenue D, I
You
feel the
feel a
temperature
difference?
change. And when we get to her house, because she's got the pasture and the fields across the street, it's just so much. It's like almost 10 degrees cooler.
I
over
believe
there.
it. I totally
Yeah,
believe it.
That's changing on 60 because they have all the infrastructure going in now. The walls are up for the perimeter of the subdivision,
Are
and then
they?
the school's going to be back there too. Oh, turn. Thank
but
you,
yeah.
Little.
Yes, thank you. The bugs are out like crazy though. We were sitting out there on Friday, and we had to bring the bug zapper out because it was just annoying. And then we turned the fans from blowing down to blowing up to sucking up. Because
yeah,
all the
so they'd
bugs,
go that
yeah.
way.
Oh my gosh.
At least we keep it clean for Facebook Live. That's what I
Yeah.
say. Sorry about that, guys.
Your table looks empty, so you guys must be starving. Yes, we are.
It's not Friday, Lydia. Friday is when food comes.
All right, you ready?
Yep. Christine might be having some challenges getting into the parking lot. 'Cause I don't know what they're doing out front now.
So they changed it. You can't come straight in right here. You have to
Have to
go
go
in
to
right here.
Claxton.
the road.
I like that better.
Yeah.
But they've done the covers down Claxton.
Yeah.
But when you're not expecting
I know.
to not turn into the station, you're like, oh no, where am I going?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
Well, apparently people think we need to be fed every day on the show. So they notice when we don't have Foodylicious in here on the table on a regular basis. Fridays. Food on Fridays.
Yeah, exactly. But I like that they know that I like to be fed every day. That's fine with me. If you want to bring us some food, then I'm down.
But not by Janice. I mean, it's good, but she's got a family to feed.
I would be fed by Janice every day. We're not saying we don't want to be fed, but she does. She has a whole family to feed. And Janice is the one that typically cooks for us on Fridays, and that's when we have our Foodylicious Fridays on. So she cooks for us, but sometimes we get unexpected presents, treats, desserts, cheesecakes. I'm down.
Today is the 18th, so I have
Tuesday treat day.
12 days.
Amber
to-
says Tuesday treat day. I kind of
Ooh.
like that.
It's also Till Tuesday.
Yes. This
So.
is the closest thing to
Teal.
teal I have.
I heard till, like in the till.
Like Till Tuesday, T-I-L-L.
Teal Tuesday.
Isn't that a band? It
Teal
is.
Tuesday?
Teresa's looking at me like I made it up.
I think
It is. All right, someone get on the Google real quick.
That's Anita. She's doing it right now.
TEAL for ovarian cancer awareness in September.
What were you saying? You have 12 days?
Before we can put Halloween decorations up.
My
Waiting
mo-
until October 1st.
My mom is starting to put Halloween in her house. She told me yesterday.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I felt like I was slacking.
Just because we're falling behind there.
Well, because we have been holding off on Halloween here, but I have lots of Halloween decorations I'd like to put out. So
Happy birthday to Becky. We want to give her a shout out. Apparently they're doing birthday shenanigans today, her and Little. So we hope you have a great day.
Yes, happy birthday.
And I hope Liam also spoils Mama. So
Yes.
all right.
So we were talking about Halloween decorations. So I'm surprised you haven't gotten on this trend yet.
Which trend?
A fall tree.
Oh, the Christmas tree where you decorate it with fall decor?
Yes.
I've seen that, but I use my formal living room.
Yeah.
That's where I put my main decor up, my 843 snowmen, and my tree, and a majority of the accessories.
Sorry, I can't help but laugh.
Well, no, Skylar says you can call it Halloween decorations. I just call it home furnishing. And there's a lot of things that are around my house that people probably would consider more Halloween decorations. I mean, I keep my ofrenda up. Like, I think I've had it up all year
Your
long.
what?
My ofrenda for
your
Dia de los Muertos.
Yes.
Okay.
And so it's like my memorial table with all of my family members that have passed. I like seeing all the pictures, and I usually like to find young ones or funny ones that bring a smile to my face, and they have I have little like red lights around them. You'll see them if you follow me on like Snapchat, and I Snapchat around the house. You'll see it almost in every little picture because it's in my living room. I love it.
Well, I don't have a fall tree because I kind of have to keep things sparse because I use that room on a pretty frequent basis. And things
I like the idea though.
It's cool. Maybe I could do something in a different room, maybe in the family room.
Yeah, I like the idea. I've seen a couple people put up their fall trees. It was probably at the beginning of this month, but like you said, 12 days and we're already hitting October.
I know.
So.
And people that say, but we see Halloween decorations in the studio. These are fall decorations.
Just because they're pumpkins doesn't mean they're Halloween.
Pumpkins, owls, acorns. We have welcome fall. We really love fall. So
Yes.
it's just a way for us to maybe feel like it's not going to be 104 degrees outside.
But
You're
it's
kind
not,
of jumping the
right?
gun, though, because we haven't even hit fall yet.
I know, but we have such a short fall. It lasts about 2 weeks in Yuma.
We're trying to stretch it out as much as we can, Anita.
We're
okay?
almost there. We're almost there, but not
And
quite there.
you growing up in Indy, you actually got to
Yeah, the
experience fall.
seasons.
We don't get to experience. I maybe 2 days if we're lucky.
No, I told you before that I was trying to recreate or capture some perfect scrapbooking moments when Jace was little, and I wanted piles of leaves. We didn't have trees.
No.
And I finally reached out to someone from Parks and Rec, and I said, do you have leaves at any of your parks?
This was before the West Wetlands, right?
But we still had Joe Henry,
Yeah.
which, they have a lot of the older trees, and we had the park by the post office. Can't remember the name of that one off the top of my head.
Sanguinetti.
Is that one Sanguinetti?
Yeah.
And they said, well, what we do is they have their machines that suck them up and they mulch them. So you have to be really fast to find the leaves. So,
Girl, can you give me a call?
yeah, I was...
Did you get your picture?
Well, not at a park. My mother-in-law, they had a couple trees in their backyard, and it happened to be at Thanksgiving, so it was fall. And there was a little pile of leaves on the ground by a wooden plank deck that they had. I go play in those. Go throw them up in the air. I need to get some pictures.
Oh, how funny.
The things we do, right?
Yeah.
Well, Halloween is around the corner, and Habitat for Humanity is presenting the Yuma Nightmares Haunted House again. And we went to the Christmas version, the Nightmare Before Christmas, last year.
Yes.
And they're not doing that this year. They alternate. They do that every other year. But
It is full on Halloween.
But they do the Halloween each year, and it's the big scary event out in the counties. And they started their scare actor meetings on the 15th. Still looking for people if you're in drama or you just love this holiday. It's perfect for you. You can find them under Habitat for Humanity or Yuma Nightmares Haunted House on social media if you'd like more details about maybe signing up as a scare actor.
That's right. And we are going to take a field trip and go down there and try the haunted house. Like you said, we did the Christmas one, but actually I'm excited to see how different the Halloween one is.
I think they probably toned it down a little bit for Christmas.
That's why I'm excited.
Exactly.
I'm honestly scared. I don't know, not myself, like I like being scared. The haunted house whole theme around it, I'm excited, but I don't know if I want to take Eli to this one.
No.
Maybe go more than once then, just to try it out.
Exactly, because they do have like little things for the kids to
Right, the,
carry.
like lanterns.
But I want to experience. I want the full experience.
You want the full?
So I definitely want the full experience. So maybe we'll send Eli and Carmen through. But see, she's at the age where she's going to want the full experience too. So I might just find a babysitter for that day and then experience myself and then see if we can take them back.
It's one of those things. It's fun with a group of adults because we had a blast last year.
Oh yeah, we definitely had a blast for the Christmas one. We definitely had a blast, and so much so that my cousin from Phoenix is like, her birthday is the 27th, so she says, I'm coming down for the haunted house this year for my birthday. So I'm down. Let's go.
We have plans.
We have plans.
Well, they will be opening on October 13th, and stay tuned because we will be doing a lot of ticket giveaways.
Yes.
And it's really, people think, well, it's far out there. No, it's not. It's on Avenue 4E in County 15 and a half.
It's not that
there,
far.
There's signage, but pretty much look for the rows of cars.
Mm-hmm.
And just come on out and have a good time. We'll let you know when we're going to go. Maybe you can hang out with us.
Exactly.
All right. We're going to take a break here?
Yes,
Yeah, we can take a break.
All right. I hear one of the guests in the other studio.
All
So,
right.
all right. It's Today in Yuma on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com, and Facebook Live. And the show's brought to you by Classic Accounting. Dave Klein and his crew have over 30 years of experience and knowledge, and you can trust Classic Accounting with your business, payroll, and monthly bookkeeping needs, so you don't have to. Give them a call at 343-1040.
And Sprague Sports. Sprague's is one of the largest distributors of ammunition in Yuma. Get your Federal, Remington, and Winchester. They specialize in bird control ammo for agricultural-related purposes. You can find them on 32nd Street next to Lowe's.
From repairs and maintenance to premium system installations, Quick Refrigeration brings you indoor comfort expertise that keeps you comfortable and productive no matter the weather. That's Quick Refrigeration. You can find them online at getcoolquick.com.
And Yuma's best Advocate Pest and Wildlife Specialist. Got termites? Never accept a positive termite report without proper evidence. An honest company with integrity would encourage a second opinion and proudly stand by their word. Honesty and integrity in everything they do, guaranteed. That's Advocate Pest and Wildlife Specialist.
It's Today in Yuma. We'll be back after the break.
There was a band called Teal out of Sydney, Australia.
Teal Tuesday.
Not Teal Tuesday, just Teal.
Hello. Hi.
Victor?
Angie. Anyone from AWC? Well, come on in.
No one doing it.
Gosh,
All right. Good. How are you doing?
Good morning.
Good to see you.
I'm Teresa.
Good morning.
You're Cerda? And Angie. Hi. Have a seat over there.
Over there.
Sure.
Go ahead, Vic.
You sit on the side. You don't want to
I'm not talking though.
Yeah, but you're like.
We like more.
You are
can have a
talking.
seat, it's okay.
Good morning, sister.
Yes, don't forget you're on Facebook Live.
You love that, don't you? Oh, Facebook Live. How are you doing?
Good morning, Ashley.
Sorry, just checking.
It's the if I don't push it all the way, it will flip back.
Okay.
And that's what happened. I just didn't give it enough oomph.
You only need those if we get a call.
Yeah, you won't need
Yeah.
it.
We have a delay, so it kind of throws people off too.
Okay, that's fine.
We use it so we can hear pre-delay,
Okay.
but you won't need it.
You guys having fun, huh?
Always.
Always.
That's good.
Always. We try and keep it upbeat. I mean, people are at work or on their way to work. You want to keep them happy.
And no, you didn't miss it. You were saying with Fisher, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep. You did mention all of them. I was listening.
Good job.
Well, I even think way back to the Eagle days.
You wanted to go way
I was
back.
going
You
way
really
back.
were. Plymouth. Should have done
Yeah.
Plymouth
Oh, my
while you
goodness.
were at it.
My dad worked for Chrysler for 27 years.
Really?
So I remember like the way back, but not here in the community.
Oh, we have a question for Victor.
What is the question?
Did they donate or have a reasonable deal for small churches on a 15-passenger van?
Well, we've done all kinds of stuff. I mean, there's one way we always support a lot of people, and there's a donation. It's not a donation. It's like a request on our website on the itsafisher.com, and you can comment, and we look at, because we receive all kinds of. So if you go to the itsafisher.com page, there's a donation deal. Contact us, and you can fill out an app, and we will look at case by case.
Cool. Did you get that, Larry? All right.
Perfect.
Itsafisher.com.
Christine's here. She couldn't get in the parking lot.
Is she here?
Do we want to bump Anita tomorrow?
I am tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
it's only
today's Tuesday. Why am I thinking it's Wednesday? Well, I'm reading Wednesday down here because she puts on the bottom. It's
Have you had any coffee today?
No.
That's why.
I
See,
don't
you should
drink
have called
coffee.
me.
I don't drink coffee.
Oh, you don't?
I drink tea. Yeah,
Tea.
coffee will. I feel it like in my chest. I read.
There is
Wednesday
a song, Till Tuesday. Voices carry. I know from my Throwback Thursday.
Teal or Till?
No, T-I-L. Oh, were you looking up T-E-A-L?
Yes.
Oh, no, I was talking. I'm like, my goodness.
You said Teal Tuesday. There's a band. So what am I looking up? Teal.
T-E-A-L.
Thank you very much.
All right.
This is where Grandma, do you want to eat? Or Grandma, dinner's ready, or whatever it is. Commas
It's
matter.
time to eat, Grandma, or it's time to eat. Call my grandma.
There you go.
All right, we ready?
I guess.
He's like, I've been ready. Yep. Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
We are live on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com for those who stream the show, and also on Facebook Live. You can watch either on my personal page or on the station page.
All right.
All right, now next up in the studio with us, we have Victor Cerda from Fisher, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Fiat.
Ram. We missed Ram here, but yeah. Hi everybody.
Right the first time.
Now, are all of they're not all on the jingle though, are they?
They are. Yeah, I think so. I think they are.
I don't
Fisher,
know.
Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat.
I think they
put
are.
almost all of them. Yeah.
Okay.
I think we do.
That's how I
Or we
remember.
try to at least.
Well, we are here today to talk about your community partnerships.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Fisher is locally owned, as you all know, and I think everybody that works at the dealership, the majority of us have been there I've been there for 18 years, 10, 15, 20, and that's a key of keeping in touch with the community with the same events. We keep doing it year after year. Like right now, the first thing I can think of is Bridget's Gift. That's something we're doing right now.
Right.
We're one of the main sponsors. We always do Hospice Month. We are in partnership with 4th Avenue Gym, and we donate every month to schools. They have a program where they supply high schools with their sports equipment.
I
So
love that.
we're on that. We sponsor all kinds of karate teams and soccer teams and baseball teams, and well, we're all participating with the community like strongly and personally. We like to go to these events, and we like to, not just the sponsor, not just the money part, but the actual going there and living it, and well, representing the dealership and helping the community, but personally too. So. Yeah.
Well, the Fisher family's been here for a number of years, and when people usually think of shopping for a new car or service, they automatically think of the Fishers and the different properties that they have. And I love that they want to find a way to give back to the community, and they are involved in many things. You mentioned Bridget's Gift.
Joe and Annie Fisher are very involved in the community. I mean, sometimes we don't even know we're main sponsor. Hey, by the way, your main sponsor. They just people approach them. Yeah, okay, we'll do it, and they don't even hesitate to think, can we, will be. No, they just do it. It's great working for them. They're great people to work for, and we work together like a team more than my boss or anything like that. It's more of a teamwork that we have going on. Good chemistry.
Well, and I think that, it shows, because a lot of people, the Fisher name is a, quote, household name here in Yuma. So, the fact that you guys are giving back to the community gives back to you guys too, because a lot of times the first thing they're going to do is they're going to go right to you when they're looking for their necessities as far as vehicles and things like that. One of the things, we had a question on Facebook Live just when we were on break, and they were wondering if you donate or have reasonable deals for small churches on 15-passenger vans. And there's a way for people to kind of inquire about that, let them know their story. How do they go about doing that?
The easiest way, because it came to a point where, well, every day we have sponsorships. You know, somebody buys a car. Hey, my kid plays baseball. My kid, and we love to participate with anybody and everybody. But the easiest way to do it, and the most formal way, and making it even for everybody, if somebody's requesting something, they're having an event, a charity, or something that they want us to get involved with. Go to the itsafisher.com webpage, and there's a contact us for donations. Just fill out a form and contact information. Tell us a little bit of what is it about. And once a week we get together, all the managers, and we discuss this. And when we have something coming up, well, we'll look at it. Okay, how many people are going to go? I mean, how much can we help with? And what's our budget? You know, we try to keep everybody happy and try to participate on many things as we can. But yeah, it's a very simple way to just go to the itsafisher.com and go to the request a donation, fill out a form, and tell us what the event is about and what is it for, what's the benefit, who's going to get benefited from, and we go from there. Simple.
And Lydia is with Funny Faces, Victor, and she's a regular listener of the show.
Okay.
And she says that Fisher sponsors her a lot so she can face paint for free at many of the events in the community.
Yeah.
And she told us about that a few weeks ago, but just posted it right now, too.
Well, thanks again, Lydia.
Lydia.
Thank you.
Lydia
Thank you.
Flores with Funny Faces.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
It's just another way that Fisher continues to give back to the community. Now, you have multiple properties in town.
Uh-huh.
Tell us about those.
Well, right now we represent the Fisher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat dealership store, and Joe Fisher owns the Chevy and the GMC store also, which is two different locations. When you go to itsafisher.com, we share website, so it's the same store. You have an option to click one or the other. But both are owned by the same person, and they're managed by different people, but it's the same family. So
both located on 32nd Street.
Both located on 32nd Street, and there to help, and hopefully we can sell cars, right?
Yep, exactly. And you've been there 18 years now.
I've been there for 18 years.
That says something about the family that you mentioned. It's not even just so much a team; it's a family.
And it becomes a family once you see these people more than your own family, your kids or your wife. I mean, we've been there forever. I mean, everybody. That's, I think, is the secret sauce at our store, at least at the Chrysler Dodge Ram. We've both been there forever. I mean, there's stability, and people that start working there with us together, I mean, they stay there. I mean, it's a great environment. Everybody gets along, and just it's fun. You know, when you have fun.
The same thing. We have the same chemistry because we're like family.
Yeah, you guys look like at your house right now. You know, another coffee or something, anything else? You know, having fun. And
do you get people that come in and ask specifically for you? Because you are out there. You are the commercials, radio commercials, and on TV.
A lot of people think I just sit down and look cute. You know, I do look cute, right? I'm gonna say no, but in all seriousness, I am involved in everything. I mean, I really, work the deal. I go and talk to the people. I mean, I am involved in everything. I actually work. I do work. I do something at the dealership. So yes, I'm involved in everything.
And that's why I don't just call you Victor Cerda. You Victor Cerda.
Victor Cerda, yeah.
and I was able to.
I know that's how you were teasing the name.
The interaction back and forth too with Victor and his coworkers too. Yeah. It's family and friendship because they've been together for a number of years. We purchased a Durango a few months ago, and just the good-natured kind of jabbing, it's fun. It's not so stiff and buttoned up because sometimes that just creates a little bit of an awkward atmosphere. Yeah. And sometimes people, when you're looking at making a vehicle purchase, it's a
lengthy process.
It could be, yeah. It is. It could be.
But if it's kind of really, stiff and stale, it's going to just make the situation more awkward. If I'm able to witness people kind of joking around, it makes it go a little bit quicker. It kind of gives me a little more confidence knowing these are real people too. They want to have a good time, and they're at work.
But Jennifer, when you went and bought the car, you were the one. I just showed up and said, "Hi, I want to go because you had a trade, and I want to go drive this." Victor Cerda. She started making money. Yeah, like
loves it.
yeah,
It's hilarious.
it was just funny.
Well,
It was
coming
just funny.
from somebody like us who, you know, we work here at the radio station. We listen to the radio station probably more than your average listener. So we
Yeah.
hear these things, and there's certain things that just stick in your
They
head.
just stuck in your brain,
That's
right? Yeah.
definitely one of them.
And
Yeah.
Amber, she's from Culligan. She says, I bought my new car from them too.
That's good. Well, thank you, Amber. Thank you.
Well, again, this is Victor with Fisher, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat.
There you go.
I'm trying to read
There
on your
you go.
shirt
Yeah.
too, but
Yeah,
I
I know.
to say.
No, there's pictures. It doesn't
Yeah.
have words to it.
There's all kinds of everything.
Now, the website, again, is itsafisher.com, and you can get information about both of the dealerships there. But the community partnerships, it's very valuable. We
Yes.
understand the importance of working together, not only with other businesses, but the communities. And that's what makes Yuma unique, because you can find towns or communities that are smaller than us, and people would think that they're more close-knit and that they get stuff done when the situation arises. But Yuma's very unique, that people just really step forward.
And it comes to the point where, I mean, when I hear a lot, shop local, and that's really true. A lot of people think that it used to be a reality. Unfortunately, it used to be a reality. Go to Phoenix; they have greater deals in Phoenix for car deals, and it doesn't exist anymore. Now with the internet, I mean, you can get anything you want on the internet right now from here. You can be shopping for whatever you want. So now it's just about the experience, as you said. It's not about. It's about how you're going to make feel. You know, when you do the oil change, when you go. You talk to real people. You're not just a number. People in Yuma, if you go to shop, they know that you're Jennifer.
It's a big deal.
It is. It is. It makes a big difference. You know, if you go somewhere where you're just one out of a million, okay, nobody knows who you are. Nobody knows what you do. Nobody knows that you have kids.
Personal.
That there's the personal side is not there. So we like to get involved more than because we want to, not because we have to.
Right.
I mean, when we get involved with the community and sponsoring stuff, it's more about us wanting to, like San Luis, we sponsor a lot of stuff in San Luis, Arizona, Somerton. A lot of these big events that they have on this, we're almost there on everything.
Yuma is a community, and in the whole sense of the word. You know, when they see you guys out there sponsoring these different events, sponsoring the teams, and really getting out there and supporting your community, that's what makes them want to come back to you because they want to support you.
And
too.
your kids have grown up and gone through the various programs, the athletics and the different school adventures and things like that too. So it is the community as a home.
It is. And again, it's something not because we have to, but because we want to. And we want to get involved. And we really do.
Well, we are really excited for Bridget's Gift coming up on
Bridget's
October 20th.
Gift. That's a big event, yeah.
Yes, it's on the
a big
lot,
event.
Cocopa. It's on the other lawn, the bigger lawn this time. So.
The bigger one.
The
yeah.
bigger one. They need
Yeah.
more room.
I think it's the South Lawn. That's
Yes.
what Robbie was telling us when he was here. And you guys have partnered with him for a number of years.
Forever. I mean, that Bridges Gift has been there for, I don't know.
I think from when it began.
When it started. I mean, we've been there for forever. Yeah.
All right. Well, again, another great pairing of minds in the community from our local nonprofits and our businesses, and we appreciate that.
Thank you.
All right. Well, again, Victor Cerda is with us today on Today in Yuma. You can find their website at itsafisher.com. And what is the process of getting sponsored by Fisher? Jeanette just posted that. Again, go to itsafisher.com, and Victor said that there's a little tab on there. You can contact them and go from there.
It's
and
a
see what happens.
donate tab.
I think it says donation request.
Okay.
And you could just fill it. It's very easy to do it. Just fill out the deal, what the event is about, and go from there.
All right. Provide good details, though. You want to make sure that they're aware of all the details.
That's right.
All right. It's Today in Yuma. It's time to take our Lotus Day Spa and Salon selfie out in the courtyard. We'll be back with Christine from Arizona Western College for Toro Tuesday here on Today in Yuma. We'll be back after the break on Z93, Outlaw Country, and Facebook Live.
Good job.
Thank you very
See,
much.
just a conversation.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're
Nice.
real people.
Thank you for having us.
Hey, no problem.
Thank you.
Yes, we're going to take a selfie out there.
Oh, let's go. Let's go take a selfie. Come on, Ange. You don't want to be in the selfie?
No, you're going to be in the picture.
Yes, you're
There
gonna-
you are.
Angie doesn't
You're
like
part of
pictures.
it.
don't like pictures.
Why not?
You can scoot back just a little bit.
Oh, you have the spot, huh?
Yeah, you get some spots. Yeah. Ready?
You're going to look at Teresa.
Spot. Oh. It did it on its own. I didn't even say anything.
You said
guys so much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thanks for having us. Thanks for having us. My Facebook Live. Thank you.
I'm so sorry.
No worries.
I couldn't get in.
I know, me too.
We feel your pain.
I must have driven by like 17 times.
That's our welcome to our daily.
Oh my god.
And it changes daily.
The
So you,
level of panic that was like, and then like I know Allison was the one that had contacted you guys, and I was like, no big deal. I know, I've lived in Yuma forever. I know where it's at. Like, I'll get there early. It'll be fine. And then I show up, and I'm like, what has happened? What has happened? And then she left, and so I was like, I can't even call Allison. I don't know what to do. So I started panic.
Did Janice give you her phone number?
No, she didn't.
Okay.
Um,
Well, you can call the
Okay.
station too.
Okay, well, I was like,
If
oh my
you have
God.
any issues.
They're gonna like answer my phone call on the air and be like, yes, idiot, you're
No,
supposed
we
to be here.
don't do that.
No, we won't do that to you.
That's funny. So I apologize.
No, that is fine.
Oh man, yeah.
We got
tried
about a
to-
minute, 20 seconds.
Okay.
that was me today because I turned on
That's what she was
turned on
saying.
bell, and I'm like, oh crud, I can't go down Claxton. So I go back out only to find out Claxton's open.
So the first like 3 times I came down, well, I was coming down and missed the turn. Then I had to come back around. Of course, you can't access it from that side, so I had to make a U-turn, go back in. And there was like a car blocking the turn lane. And I was like, okay, this has got to be it. Turn in the taco place. I'm like, oh my god. I was like, this
If
is
only
my,
they were open this
I was
time
like,
of
this
day.
is my life right now.
If they were open, there'd be a lot more traffic.
Yeah, it was funny because we've had for the last week you can turn into the parking lot straight from the right
Right.
off Avenue B. Well, today I'm like, okay, I know the turn's coming up and it looks weird because of the different barricades, right?
Right.
So I'm like, okay, it's coming. I'm like, wait a minute, it's closed. Well, they actually have the road open
Oh,
today,
my
so I had to
God.
turn there. I was like, oh my
But before that, the turn, you couldn't, they had a no right turn sign right before
Mm-hmm.
Claxton, so people thought they couldn't turn in a parking lot. But it went from you're
Right.
driving down Avenue B to, it's right there.
Yeah, like, turn right now.
I'm like, could we do more of a gradual,
Yeah.
some kind of angle?
Yeah.
Don't blink because you're gonna miss it.
Well, and then I was trying to like make a U-turn, and then some woman was like driving a truck like 3 times the size of my car, and she was like texting, and so I was like, oh my god, please don't hit me.
Fantastic.
Yes.
At least you were driving defensively.
Yeah.
You noticed that too.
All right, we ready?
That's I'm like driving over cones and everything.
All right, here we go.
Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
Alrighty, it's Toro Tuesday, and Christine is here from Arizona Western College today. This is the point where we say, I'm Jennifer.
I'm Teresa.
And I'm Christine.
There we go. Allison would be proud. Alrighty, well today you're going to be talking about a domestic violence, and is it a breast cancer walk?
Yeah, so what we decided to do is kind of join both of them together. I know it seems kind of, weird to pair these two together, but because each month at AWC we have, each month hosts health and wellness and a Title IX theme. So what we thought would be good to do is, since October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month and Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we kind of wanted to pair those two together.
All right.
So-
Well, when is the walk going to take place?
So it's going to be on the main campus at AWC on October 17th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. It'll be a relatively short course, just something easy. It's not going to be a 5K or anything dead serious, a race or anything like that. It's just going to be kind of a for the purpose of awareness and having people come out and just be supportive of family members or community members, friends that may have struggled or are currently struggling with either of these issues, to come out and raise awareness and just hopefully bring awareness to both of those topics and prevent both of those issues.
And it's October 17th, which is a Wednesday.
Right, from 10 a.m. to 1.
And is this open to anyone from the community?
Yeah, so it's a free event, and I've had a lot of people asking questions about whether or not we're going to be taking donations. We won't specifically be asking for donations just because it is a free event and it's for student health and wellness at AWC. Although it is encouraged if you feel so inclined to donate, funds to whatever cause is near and dear to your heart, especially one of those two, then absolutely we're all for that as well.
All right. And if people would like more details, is information on the website?
Yeah, so actually, I know that we had distributed posters around campus. You could call the Health and Wellness Department at AWC, and they can transfer you to me directly where I can answer more questions. as well as, if you're interested in RSVPing. Also, the event is available to register for on our Facebook page.
Oh, good.
Do you recommend that they register in advance?
It does help. It does help out. Also, we're giving away free T-shirts for the awareness walk to the first 50 people who register. And I know we do have, I don't know off the top of my head exactly how many, but we do have some slots left for that as well. For people to receive those. So I do, absolutely recommend, because you can get a free T-shirt, and then it also kind of helps us out to, give us an idea of how many people to expect. Yeah,
A ballpark is nice, but again, it's on the campus.
Right, on main campus. So it'll start the two big shiny buildings. It'll start and the one on the left at the 3C building, and kind of loop around campus, and then finish off at the AS building on the right. So.
All right. On October 17th, the weather should be nice.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get a cool down. Like maybe not so humid.
95,
warm.
I think.
Yeah.
Around
Well, yeah. So it won't be bad at all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
So
and I
hopefully
like
it'll
that
be cool.
it's, like you said, it's a short walk. There's a lot of times where there's these walks, like are a 5K and things.
Right.
And people are, kind of challenging themselves. But this is a nice one for even, someone maybe that is a little bit older.
Right, or even, like I said, somebody that even could be struggling with breast cancer, if they're, having difficulty, they can come out and walk, or even just participate in the event by being there. I think that's awesome. And then also, if people do want to go ahead and do the course a couple of times, for the 3 hours, they're more than welcome to do that as well.
If not, it's right in the middle of the day, and you can spend part of your lunch hour out there.
Yeah, exactly. And we do have, the cafeteria out there is open to anybody that wants to purchase food, and then we have some places nearby campus that people can do that as well.
All right. I love that you guys are doing this too. And it's a good opportunity. Get out there, get some exercise. Anita and I often go, not together, but we go walking on our lunch hours when the weather's nice.
It's kind of a nice way, especially when the weather cools down, just to kind of, get out of your office and have, whether it be a lunch break, or because sometimes I end up eating lunch at my desk. And so it's kind of nice just to have an excuse to kind of get out and get some fresh air. Even if
And
it's
it
just
kind of
for 5
perks you up. We all tend to hit that mid-afternoon lull. And if I'm sitting at my desk and I'm focusing on something, it's super easy for me to just say, I'm going to nod off here in a minute.
Right, exactly.
I need to get up and walk
you hit
around.
that afternoon slump, and it's either a cup of coffee or a walk outside. So it's kind of a nice alternative. So
All right. Well, this will be out at Arizona Western College. Again, you do not need to be a student to attend. It is open to the community, and it's a combination domestic violence and breast cancer awareness walk on October 17th. Again, you can register on their Facebook page. That is Arizona Western College.
Yeah, and if you just search for AWC Health and Wellness, it should be the first one that pops up.
Okay.
So currently our cover photo is for suicide awareness, suicide prevention awareness month, since that's September. So that'll be the cover photo that you'll see to notify you that it is.
So it's its own Facebook page, or is it a Facebook event?
Yeah, so we actually have Health and Wellness for AWC does have our own Facebook page, and then on our page is the event is posted.
And are there any events taking place? You mentioned the cover is the suicide awareness.
Right, so I know that we had advertised on the news, I think it was last week. We do have a QPR suicide awareness and prevention training happening actually this Thursday, September 20th, from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., and that's taking place at the main campus as well in the East Meeting Room.
And how do they get involved with that? I love that you guys take part in the different awareness months and things like that. And suicide awareness, I know,
Super big issue. Yeah.
It is.
It is.
It's a big issue, and for a long time it was very taboo. Nobody wanted to talk about it. We're finding more and more organizations are stepping out and offering help or different types of courses like you guys are offering. So is there anything that they need to do to be a part of that?
So just again, we have the event posted for that on our Facebook page. So if they do want to register for that, they do have a couple of days left. That again is a free event that's open to the community. So we do have some students, we have some staff and faculty that are signed up. And a lot of community members as well. So I feel like it's kind of a good way, not just to reach out to students on campus, but to improve services around the community for not just students, but everybody that lives here. So.
And what does QPR stand for?
So QPR stands for Question, Persuade, Refer, and that's kind of their tagline. Is these are 3 easy steps that anybody can learn and execute. They're capable of doing this to help anybody that may be in need.
I love that we are seeing more and more outreach to different events in town for not just adults. We are seeing some for our preteens and our teenagers too, who are all it's a very vulnerable age.
And this one is cool just because we do have somebody coming from Tucson to provide the training from Simpatico. She's coming, and it is geared towards it's mental health first aid. We also have another training coming up in November that's geared toward higher education, so like community college and high school, community college, and college age students as well.
Well, great information.
Yeah, so check out our Facebook page because we have a few events coming up in the next couple of months.
Again, that's AWC Health and Wellness. You can get more details about the walk and about the QPR for the suicide prevention this coming Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
All right, great information. We want to thank you so much for stopping by and talking with us. And we, again, apologize for the challenges in our parking lot. They switched it up again today.
No, thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it.
All right, we will, as soon as we're done with this segment, we'll take our Lotus Day Spot and Salon Selfie with Christine out in the courtyard. So many events coming up.
Yes, lots of events.
As we get into our cooler time of year, you'll start to see more and more activities, primarily those outdoors. We still have the Co-Rec Kickball Tournament this Saturday. Mm-hmm. What's the status of that?
I have no idea.
You did not, but you talked to like your best friend 4 times yesterday.
I know, but that was one of the questions I forgot to ask.
Just not about kickball.
I think you talked about cupcakes 3 times.
I did. It was the important things in life that we were talking about. She's probably listening, so I'm sure she'll text me and let me know.
The deadline for getting your team signed up for the Co-Rec Kickball Tournament is this Thursday, and it's $25 per team. There is a $1 entry fee per person. This will be held at the PAC. That's Pacific Avenue Athletic Complex. There's a 3-game guarantee for the tournament. If you have any questions, you can call Parks and Rec at 373-5200.
And like I said, this is just kind of like a precursor. This is a tournament. You're guaranteed, at least 3 games. But they are looking to start a kickball league. So depending, judging by how well you do in the tournament, maybe your team will want to continue and do like the actual league. That's kind of what they're going for. And if they get enough teams, they're willing to put together a kickball league.
And it is golf season time. Pretty much your golf fundraisers are coming up. And the Yuma Cats 38th Annual Wildcat Alumni Scholarship Tournament and Barbecue is coming up September 27th. It is from noon to 8 p.m. at the Yuma Golf and Country Club. And this is hosted by the University of Arizona Association Yuma Chapter, the Alumni Association. Mm-hmm. I can't believe it's been going on for 38 years.
We'll have to get Lucy in here to talk about that. Lucy is actually one of the board members for
Lucy Valencia?
Yeah, she's actually on the board for the Wildcats, so we definitely will get her here to speak about
they
that.
Still have sponsorship opportunities, too, if you're interested in getting involved with that. They have golf cart sponsors, tea signs, a happy hour sponsor, even the longest drive prize sponsor. They have some good stuff from this. And your entry fee for the tournament includes the Wildcat Barbecue, your green fees, a golf cart, your beverage tickets, that's very important, a golf shirt, and mulligans for sale at registration. So, again, this is coming up, and if you have any questions, you can reach out to Michael Pancrazzi. I have an email for him. His email is michael@pancrazzi.com. And, again, that is coming up on the 27th, and I'm not sure of the actual price.
I'm not sure yet, but we'll get all those details for you before then and make sure we get all that information out to you guys.
I think I have everything but that price on my actual printout here. But again, that's coming up, like we said. Nice weather brings lots of great things to our community.
Definitely. One of the things I'm interested in is Old Souls Canine Rescue and Retirement. They are doing a tortoise workshop. And that is going to be hosted at Saddles of Joy. And this is something that is really kind of personal to Isaac because he is a tortoise expert, correct? Is it tortoise or turtles?
Tortoise.
Tortoise, right? Because we know there's two.
Yeah.
He knows a lot about both of them.
He does. But have you ever wondered if you are taking care of your tortoise properly? Regardless if you have a desert tortoise or a sulcata tortoise, all the different kinds. He is going to give you all that information. It's coming up on Saturday, October 13th at 10 a.m. to noon. Again, that's going to be at Saddles of Joy, and they do have an event set up on their Facebook.
The registration fee for that is just $10 a person, and each person may bring up to 2 tortoises to the workshop, and the donations will be used to improve the tortoise enclosure at Old Souls and at Saddles of Joy. Plus, they will be offering microchipping for $25 each. It is optional, so if your tortoise gets out and ends up at the Humane Society, you'll be able to get him or her back. And it happens more often than
It
people
does.
Oh
think.
my goodness.
They're diggers.
Or like maybe on the next block over because it's tunneled out of your
Yes.
fencing. They like to travel.
And there are a few requirements. No children under the age of 10. Your tortoise must be kept in an enclosed bin during the workshop, like a Rubbermaid bin without the lid. This is so they can prevent disease transmission in case an attending tortoise might be sick. And it will take place outside, so wear weather appropriate clothing. And you must RSVP. You can email oldsoulsk9rescue@gmail.com, and it's K and the numeral 9. So
Yes.
it's oldsoulsk9rescue@gmail.com. And again, I love that they're coming out with different events like this. They do want you to take note that they're not veterinarians. Dr. Paula has a PhD in conservation physiology, and she's been working with tortoises of the genus Gophorus for 17 years. She even ran the Desert Tortoise Conservation Center in Nevada and Las Vegas for the San Diego Zoo, where she and her staff managed nearly 3,000 tortoises.
Wow.
Remember the giant one that he brought in?
I do.
I think is it the tortoise that has the little nubs so they can burrow? Is that the difference there?
I know like one likes water,
Okay.
one doesn't.
I
One's
think
suppo- the door
Turtles
desert
like
desert-
water,
ex-
tortoises burrow.
Exactly, they're supposed to be outside of the
But we
water.
could be wrong. So,
We're not
Which is
tortoise
probably the
experts.
case. I wouldn't doubt it.
all right, coming up tomorrow, Wisdom Wednesday with Sarah Wisdom from the Yuma County Library District. Our WTF gal Anita will be stopping by to share her weekly words of wisdom and announce our Bare Naked Soap Co winner.
Get your DBAC entries in.
Go to the contest page at monstermediayuma.com. Deadline is noon today. We will see everyone tomorrow. Have a great day. Up next, it's Bob and Sherry on Z93 and your favorite classic country music on Outlaw Country. KCYK Yuma and KLJZ Yuma. All right, we'll take our selfie.
All right. Bye, guys. See you tomorrow.
Bye. Thank you, Anita.
Of course.